Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Andrew Abbott. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. This one in the air, right field. Dunn makes his way towards it. Lunging, but it gets down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Dubon goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Honduras. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Matt Olson up to the plate, and he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In there at the knees. That's strike two. Swing, and he popped it up. De La Cruz. And there's one down.
batting fourth, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Runner takes off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Here's Austin Riley.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
0-1 now. Albies on the move. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. And they lead by 2.
Michael Harris, the second.
Step off, throw to first. Albies dives back in. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Albies off of first with 2 away. On the ground, out to short. They get the force, and that's the third out. Back here in Cincinnati. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Digging in, Blake Dunn. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And a foul ball. Here's your 1.
That's a ball.
Sale delivers. That one almost got him. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. This is J.J. Bleday.
That's a ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Struck him out looking. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Sandy Leon in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Pitch. Take your base.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run long single, and they're up by 4.
The designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for the
So a
Reds,
new arm out of the
number
bullpen for the Reds,
78,
Zach Maxwell.
Zach
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Here is Austin Riley. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Slider for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. A 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off speed.
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Riley. He'll score. It's 8-0.
He was all over that one. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Mateo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him looking for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Bottom of the second, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Sal Stewart.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. One away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting sixth.
Two down,
first
base is
baseman,
empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Up.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Dominic Smith.
Let's go, Zach. You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 9-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. He's 2 for 2. Fastball for a strike. One-two now. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Quick toss to first. Acuna dives back in. And the 0-1. Way inside. And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Acuna runs on the ground. De La Cruz. Tosses across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. TJ Antone comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Matt Olson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Oh.
In the dirt. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-2. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Batting 8th, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Harris takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Two out, space is empty. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel.
Ball one. That's the ball.
And another ball. On the inside corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Blake Dunn.
Ball one.
Well, he looks more
that's a
focused
ball.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 3-0 down. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes.
That's a ball.
New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. as far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that
That's the
zoo
ball.
breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Take your
That
hit.
one misses, so a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Foul ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and
It's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Backed off the plate that time. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 13-0. Jorge Mateo now. Swinging a foul out of play.
No, that's a ball.
Antone, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base knock center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 1-0.
Strike one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. New pitcher on here, Brock Burke.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Leon swings through it for strike 1. And now the count is even. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
That's out the corner.
Pickoff throw. Mateo back safely. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
For Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Strike. Nope. Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom four, in now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these
Nope, that's
Reds,
off the
to
plate.
put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Next for the Reds, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Foul ball there. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, bases empty. Sal Stewart will hit next. Fly to center his first time. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now that's smacked to right center. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. Throw cut off to second. In there safely.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner at second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 2 now.
Oh.
Good eye
Ball.
right
Outside.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Suarez around third. He will score. It's 13-2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. Oh, 1 down. Inside, and it hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Low. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
For Atlanta, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Ball. That's the ball.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Low. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Pierce Johnson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Albies stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Blade settles under this one, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
Chris Sale back to work. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Up next.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right. He swings and fouls one off. Late with the swing there. Friedel leads off first with one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Reds, left fielder, J.J. Blade.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Stays alive. One and two now. Sale.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Cincinnati, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Oh,
And he swings through that one.
oh.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Out towards right center field. Friedel on his way over. And there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop
next
at
for
the plate.
Atlanta,
Jorge
shortstop,
Mateo,
Jorge
1 for
Mateo.
3. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, and 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
For the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That smash towards center. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Low. In the box again. Takes a strike.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, all these, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Reds,
Mole gets the ball now.
50.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
For the Braves, first baseman Dominic Smith.
And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Got him. Now 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Sandy Leon.
Hey.
The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Out to short, over to low. They get the out on Acuna. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, in now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Seems like the
That's out
hitters
the
are struggling
corner.
with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty
Ball,
slider.
hot.
I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Thank you, mate.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it, and there's one away. So digging in, T.J. Friedel.
Center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Blake Dunn.
Line drive. Nice grab. Ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Low. Settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Friedel takes it in for the out. 2 away. So they turn to their closer, Tony Santillan.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Albies in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Fastball for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Now pitching for
Didier
Atlanta, number
Fuentes
72,
on the pitch out of the pen here.
Fuentes.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next,
And the
for
batter now,
Reds,
J.J. Bleday. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's a ball.
The Braves up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We go to the
Leading off
9th.
for Atlanta,
Now in for the
third
Braves,
baseman,
Austin Riley. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Hauls it in, 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jorge Mateo. Next up for the Braves. He's been a great free agent sign. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Let's go, Tony.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily. And it's 14-2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Here's Sandy Leon.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down.
Check swing. He held up.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
That one lifted to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, outside.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.